Hi, this is Matthew. I'm going to do a little quick review, or just maybe discussion about Microsoft Narrator, the built-in screen reader for Windows. That comes in, oh gosh, I think it started back in Windows XP, I want to say. Been around quite a while, but I know in the past 2 or 3 years they've really tried to make it more like a screen reader, because it just kind of would read some things, but not everything to you, but it reads a lot more now. So there's quite a bit of improvements to it. Thought we would do a quick thing about it for just to show how you can get it up and going on any machine if you need that. You can use it as a regular screen reader, or you can just use it to get you by so you can get the one you want on your computer, whichever way. So I use NVDA on Windows, but when I got my work computer a few years ago, several years ago now, at the time I could not even go to get my screen reader on the computer. I had to have assistance, but now I can get it. I did check, so we'll just kind of get it going. To get it started, you just do find your Windows key and your Control key and Enter, and push them all at the same time, and it will start.
Desk Narrator heading level 1. Welcome to Narrator. This is Narrator Home, where you can get help, access your settings, and learn about new features. Narrator is a screen reader that describes aloud what's on your screen, so you can use that information to navigate your device. To start or stop Narrator, press the Windows logo key plus Control plus Enter. Explore the sections below to get started. Quick Start button. Learn the basics of Narrator. Alt Q.
I think it's a pretty good explanation of what it is right there. Yeah, there's a big quick start guide. It kind of tells you kind of how it works and how to navigate like the web and different things. And there's a narrator key like in JAWS or NVDA, but you can do certain things with. You can either use the insert key, which they call the narrator key, or the caps lock key. I would probably just use the insert, just because other things use the insert key, but you could, I guess if you had to do some other weird key combination, you could go over there and hit caps lock instead of insert, depending on where your fingers were doing keyboard commands. And we also have, I tab over
Narrator Guide button. View the complete Narrator Guide online. Alt J.
Yeah, I think that's the same as the quick start, if I remember right.
What's new button. Get an overview of new and updated features. Alt W.
Back in 2020 that was done. Just kind of gives us different commands that you have available. I might click that in a second.
Settings button. Customize Narrator. Press Windows logo key plus Control plus N to access settings anytime. Alt S. Feedback button. Help improve Narrator. Press Narrator key plus Alt plus F to give feedback anytime. Alt
I guess if you have problems with something or you want a new feature, I may go through each one of these individually.
Show Narrator Home when Narrator starts checkbox checked. Alt
Right
H.
now I'll leave that on, but I might uncheck that after this. But you can have this appear or not appear.
Link. Start Narrator after sign in.
What I'm not going to do is this is not my computer, but if it were, I might do that one.
Exit Narrator button. Alt
Obviously that will
X.
close it, but
Minimize button. Alt Quick Start button. Learn the basics of Narrator.
yeah.
Alt.
But yeah, literally if I just hit Windows Control Enter, it will just it will just disappear.
Exiting Narrator.
No.
Quick Narrate. What's new? Settings button.
Settings would
Customize
be good
Narrator.
to go look at. I'll do that one.
Settings window. Use Narrator. Turn on Narrator. Toggle switch on.
Yeah, you can turn it off or on from here also.
Link. Open Narrator Home.
It just goes back to where we were.
Link. View the complete guide to Narrator online. Startup options. Allow the shortcut key to start Narrator checkbox checked.
Okay, yeah. Otherwise you can't turn it on with the things that we were just showing.
Start Narrator after sign in for me checkbox unchecked.
I'll leave that alone, but no, you could do that. That way you can get it right up and running when you're starting your machine every day, or if you had a Windows update or something.
Start narrator before sign in for everyone checkbox unchecked.
I'll leave that alone, but you might want to do that if you are using that, trying to use this as a screen reader, you might want that one. I would use that one if it were me.
Show narrator home when narrator starts checkbox checked.
I'll leave that alone right now.
Minimize narrator home to the system tray checkbox checked.
Okay, you can do that also, and find it again if you're somewhere else.
Personalize narrator's voice. Choose a voice.
This one real
Microsoft
quick, just
David.
so you know.
English, United States, combo box, collapsed.
In other screen readers, I would just arrow down here, but it seems to, I have to hit space before I can do anything in here.
Microsoft David, English, United States,
Now,
1 of 5.
if I down
Selected.
arrow.
Microsoft Zira, English,
Oh.
Microsoft Zira, English, United
I
States,
think I can hit
2
enter.
of
She
5.
should talk now.
Choose a voice.
Yeah.
Microsoft Zira, English, United
There's
States.
Sierra or
combo box,
something. I think that's her
collapsed.
name. And if I arrow down,
Microsoft Mark, English, United States, 3 of 5,
yeah,
selected.
there's Mark.
Microsoft David Desktop, English, United States, 4 of 5.
I'm not sure what the
Selected.
difference is on that one or this one here, the following one.
Microsoft Zira Desktop, English, United States, 5 of 5.
Yeah, they sound the same to
Selected.
me. I don't know what the difference is. There's not like a quality difference or. Go back
Micro-
to I'll go back
Microsoft
to
David, English, Microsoft David,
Okay, there's David
English,
again.
link, add more voices.
Yeah, that just seemed to put me in some strange dialogue. I don't quite know what that dialogue is. It doesn't give me any other languages or anything to get here. I don't quite understand what that dialogue. I'll show it real quick though. It just seemed to open up like the Windows settings, but there's no other voices on here, so I don't. It won't actually do anything. But I'll go ahead and click it. Just
Speech language. Choose the language you speak with your device. English, United
It just seems
States,
to be like a
combo box,
kind of a
collapsed. Recognize non-native accents for this language checkbox unchecked.
like it's like the dictation stuff almost. But
Microphone. Get started.
this is what
button.
it brings me to.
Voices. Choose a voice. Microsoft David, combo box, collapsed.
Yeah, it only gives me like David and Mark basically. It's kind of weird, but you can,
Microsoft David, 1 of 3.
yeah, space or enter
Selected.
will do a combo box.
Microsoft Zira, Microsoft Mark,
But the two desktop voices are gone in this instance. I think I can escape out of here.
choose a voice.
Yes,
Voice speed, slider at
and it's
10.
all right here.
Preview voice, button.
Oh, okay, you can preview them here too.
Manage voices, add voices, button.
Oh, here we go.
Install voice packages, English,
Okay, yeah,
related settings, help from the web.
yeah, and that's just You could get other voices, but I won't do that right now. But we'll just. I'm gonna do Alt F4 out of this to get back to where I was.
Narrator heading level
There we are.
1. Welcome, quick start, what's new?
Yeah, it puts you back every time. It puts you back to the beginning of this. Well, I guess you would call it dialogue. It doesn't seem to remember your place. I have to go
Settings,
back now.
button, change voice pitch, slider at 10.
Here's all the different speech and pitch adjustments.
Change voice volume, slider at 100. 99,
You can change the voice
87,
volume.
88,
Back.
100. Change voice pitch, slider at
Just give
10.
you an idea what he sounds like in different pitches, real quick.
11, 13, 20, 19, 0, 1, 6, 8, 9, 10.
There we go.
Change, lower the volume of other apps when narrator is speaking, checkbox checked.
Other things would call that audio ducking, but it'll just get the other. If you have that music going or something, it'll just kind of make it quieter while narrator talks.
Select where you hear narrator's voice. Default audio device, combo box, collapsed.
And you can change. I guess if you have different sound cards or something, you can change those.
Change what you hear when reading and interacting. Change the level of detail narrator provides about text and controls. 3. All control details. Combo box.
Yeah, we can
Collapsed.
look in here. I'm not going to change this much.
3. All control. 4. Some text details. 4
Okay,
of 5.
different. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Text only. 1 of 5.
Yeah, you can either very little or quite a bit.
2.
Here, looks like.
Some control details. 3. All control details. 4. Some text details. 5. All text details.
Okay.
Change the level. Change how capitalized text is read. Increase pitch. Combo box.
I
Collapsed.
did change that because it has nothing otherwise. I did go and change that one.
Have narrator's voice emphasize formatted text checkbox unchecked.
Yeah, you can have it if you need it to be show formatting. You can do that right there.
Hear phonetics as you read by character checkbox unchecked.
Yeah, no, I don't need that. But if you maybe can't hear letters sometimes, you might want to enable that. If you don't know if it's a B or a C or a D or something, you might want to enable that one.
Have narrator use punctuation to determine pauses when reading checkbox checked.
Yeah, I went ahead and left that. It does seem to do a pretty good job. I'll leave that alone. Otherwise, it might kind of run it together or something. So I'll leave it there.
Hear advanced detail, like help text, on buttons, and other controls checkbox unchecked.
Okay, yeah, if you need that, I'll leave that alone right now.
Change the level of context narrator provides for buttons and other controls. 2. Immediate context. Combo box.
Here, let's see.
Collapsed.
Double check this guy. Hit enter again.
2.
Oops.
1. No context. 1 of 5. 2. Immediate context. 3. Immediate context name and type. 4. Full context of new control. 5. Full context of old and new control.
Yeah, some different options there. I think it just what it gives you describing what's happening. So
Change the
I'll
level
leave
of
that
context
alone
narrator
for
provides for
now.
buttons and adjust when narrator provides details about buttons and other controls. Before controls. Combo box. Collapse.
just enter there and see what's in this.
Before
one.
controls. After controls.
Okay,
Before
I see.
controls. 2 of 2.
Okay.
Selected. Adjust when narrate. Hear hints on how to interact with buttons and other controls. Checkbox checked.
Leave that alone for the moment. I might turn that off later. If it gets too chatty for me, I might turn that off.
Hear narrator announce why an action can't be performed. Checkbox checked.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Usually you don't get that on a screen reader. That's kind of nice. I'll go ahead and leave that one.
Hear only sounds for common actions. Checkbox unchecked.
Yeah, lots of different options in here.
Have narrator be more efficient in Outlook. Experimental. Checkbox checked.
We'll leave that alone. I don't have Outlook going on here, so I don't know what all that means exactly, but they did have some Outlook improvements in the What's New section.
Change what you hear when typing. Hear letters, numbers, and punctuation as you type. Checkbox checked.
Yeah, I left that alone. I like to know that. Some people don't like that. I do. I'm old school. I learned that way and I've just never changed it.
Hear words as you type. Checkbox unchecked.
I did turn that off. That was kind of I didn't like that experience. Or I was trying like websites and I didn't like it, so I left it alone.
Hear function keys as you type. Checkbox unchecked.
Don't need that right now, but yeah, depending on what you might want, you can totally have that if you want, and same with the next one.
Hear arrow, tab, and other navigation keys as you type. Checkbox unchecked.
These would be good for someone who's just first learning how to do Windows and stuff. That way, these would be good for someone to know what they're pushing if they don't know, I think.
Hear when toggle keys like caps lock and number lock are turned on or off. Checkbox checked.
Yeah, I always like to have that on.
Hear shift, alt, and other modifier keys as you type. Checkbox unchecked.
I don't want that, but some other people would. That's off by default anyway.
Choose keyboard settings. Select keyboard layout. Standard. Combo box. Collapse.
Yeah, we've got, let's see, in here we have, let's see
Standard.
here.
Legacy. 2 of 2.
I don't know what exactly that means.
Standard.
But I'm
1
not
of
gonna
2.
change
Select
that,
keyboard
so-
layout. Link. Learn about the different narrator keyboard layouts. Select narrator
Oh,
key.
okay.
Caps lock or insert. Combo box. Collapsed.
What does that set to?
Caps lock or insert. 3 of 3. Selected.
Oh, and
Insert. 2. Caps lock.
okay,
One
so
of-
you can change it to either one or both. Okay, I'll leave that alone right now.
Select lock the narrator key so I don't have to press it for each command checkbox unchecked.
Yeah, you can do that. I'll leave that be.
On touch keyboards, activate keys when I lift my finger checkbox unchecked.
That's interesting. Kind of like the typing mode on the iPhone does a similar thing as well. That's kind of neat.
Link. Create your own keyboard commands.
Oh yeah, so you can totally, if you don't like stuff in here, you can tell it, you can make your own for stuff that it doesn't have.
Use narrator cursor. Show the narrator cursor checkbox checked.
That's fine for now.
Move my cursor with the narrator cursor as narrator reads text checkbox unchecked.
I'll leave that alone right now. Sometimes that can get a little weird.
Sync the narrator cursor and system focus checkbox checked.
That sounds like a good thing to have.
Read and interact with the screen using the mouse checkbox unchecked.
Okay, I'll leave that alone for now.
Select the narrator cursor navigation mode. Normal, combo box, collapse.
There we have.
Normal, advanced, normal,
Okay.
one of, select the narrator, use braille, link, BRLTTY.
Okay, yeah, you can use it with a braille display or that kind of thing in here.
Link, new LGPLV 2.1.
Don't know what that is.
Link, LibLewis.
Oh, these are the oh, okay.
Link, new LGPLV 2.1.
Okay, I have some of these things.
Download and install braille, button.
We won't do that right now.
Manage your data and services. Use current settings before sign in, button.
Interesting.
Get image descriptions, page titles, and popular links. Toggle switch on.
Yeah, definitely would want that. Otherwise, the web will be a little hard to use if you don't have some of those things turned on like
Help
that.
make narrator better. Toggle switch off.
Yeah, you can have it if you want to send it feedback and things to Microsoft.
Link. Privacy statement. Link. Get help.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff you want to read out. What it's sending out and that kind of thing, you can do that from there.
Link. Give feedback. Home. Button. Search box. Vision. Use narrator. Turn on narrator. Toggle switch on. Vision. Search box.
If I go
Home.
home, it takes
Button.
me somewhere else.
Search box. Find a setting.
So we'll just
Edit.
Alt F4 out of that.
Narrator
and we're
heading.
back to where I was. So lots of customization there, actually, which is pretty cool for something like this. Much better than it used to be. I guess I can show it kind of on the web real quick.
Start window. Search.
Try that.
Search box.
I think on the
Edit.
edges on here, so
E.
we'll
D. G. E.
see if edges.
Microsoft.
There,
Pane.
edge.
New
I'm
tab.
gonna go
Personal. Microsoft
like
Edge
to our
window.
store page.
App bar. Link. Address and search bar. D. Community thriftstore.com.
I was already here, so
Thrift store. Loading page.
I'll save
Scan.
myself the time.
Loading complete. Address and search bar. Edit. https://www.blindcommunitythriftstore.com. Search or enter web address. Control+L. Search landmark. Thrift store. Blind Community Thrift Store United States has finished loading. Chat has finished loading. Address and search bar. Edit.
Okay, yeah. Normally, I'm not used to things starting here, but if I down arrow,
Read aloud this page. Control+Shift+U. Button. Off.
yeah, you can actually have it come and read the page automatically.
Add this page to favorites. Split screen. Button. Favorites. Collections. Browser essentials. Set Copilot. Thrift store. Blind Community Thrift Store United States.
Read
Read
back up the top. I
Address and
think
search
if I
bar.
tab,
Edit. Search
think I
or
can-
send this page. Button. Create QR code for this page.
Oh.
Read aloud this page. Add this. Split. Fake. Collect. Browser. Settings. Copilot. Thrift store. Blind Community
Here's the
Thrift
actual
Store
page
United
now.
States. Skip to main content. Button.
yeah, definitely a little bit odd how at least Edge is displaying this. I don't have the other browsers. I'll need to check them. But normally it just has the top of the page. I don't have a lot of other stuff up there.
0 home. Get involved programs contact gallery upgo. Link. Graphic.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it reads our page like this. It's a little odd, but thought I would show it since, that's how our store page will
Social bar.
display
YouTube,
if you use the
graphic. Link. Graphic. Facebook. Graphic. Link. Graphic. Google Places, cart with 0 item, graphic, 0. Homey get info. 1 of 7 level 1.
I'm gonna
Link,
find some links
home.
real quick. Here we go.
2 of 7 level 1.
Yeah, then it shows the number after, then the other link is
Link.
after that,
Get involved.
which I'm not used to having it give me numbers after a link, but it does this on any web page you go to, I find.
3 of 7 link, programs.
But yeah, that's how that works. And you can click, I can just enter on, like, say, programs, and it will go right there.
Site, link, top of page, region landmark. Button, social bar. Homey, 1 of link,
Let's go down to
link,
the
4 of 7
main
link.
info here.
Heading level 1 OWE. Images of old eyeglasses, graphic. Heading level 1 How we help. See how we help those around us.
Yeah, that kind of
Link.
thing.
Donate now.
There's that link there.
Heading level
so-
2 BLIND Commu. Heading level 2 Blind Community.
Yeah, it does read this one a little weird, but you can use it. So
Image of Braille keyboard,
pretty,
graphic.
pretty good. So that is that.
The Blind Community Thrift Store provides the blind and visually impaired with
Okay, yeah, that's that. So not sure why it reads our page a little bit weird, but it does. I'm not sure why, but it does. But that's kind of, you can navigate on the web. You can go to Google, you can go to any place, and it does seem to read everything out. So much better than it did when I first tried this in 2018. Much improved experience, because I couldn't do anything like this, even though it was their default browser. Narrator just would not read anything, but I'm so glad it does now. Because I could have, I use NVDA, as I said, I could have gotten it downloaded without help, and everything would have been great, but I couldn't do anything. I can browse like my PC, I can do the admin programs and all that kind of thing. I can go to the desktop, you can go anywhere with this. And you don't need anything else. You totally can get another screen reader, but you wouldn't have to necessarily. You could use this, especially if you were at somebody else's house and you needed to do something, or you're at a library or somewhere that has computers that you need to do something on. You can do that now. I think that's really all right now I think we need to do. If anybody wants anything else, please comment. We can do other videos about this or any other technology. Technology-wise, definitely let us know if I didn't cover something in enough detail, or if you want more detail on something. Please let us know, because I can do other videos. But I think that's it for the moment. I think if you find this through Facebook or something, just like and subscribe to the channel. That way you will know about it, and definitely click that notification bell there, or most screeners will just say notifications, and you'll get a option thing next to the name of the channel that will you can click that, and you can get all some personal notifications. I always set it to all. That way they will show up in my subscriptions area of YouTube, and it will say, "Oh, so and so is live." If someone went live on a channel, you would know that, but we don't do that right now. But I have some channels that do that, so it's kind of nice to know, or oh, they posted a video and that kind of thing. So I would say that's bye for now, and see you guys next time.
To learn more about the Blind Community Thrift Store, visit www.blindcommunitythriftstore.com. Blind Community Thrift Store logo appears. Subscribe now.